Hello, everybody. I am Kelly Acheson at AStampAbove.com coming to you live from Menasha, Wisconsin. I am so excited to be here. I'm just trying to get my iPad going. I had a few technical difficulties when I was trying to come on. I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late, but gosh, I'm glad I got it figured out. Whoa. So there was this new setting a while ago that you had to click on to get your screen to be TV instead of portrait landscape. And I guess I forgot to do that when I set this video up. So yeah, I got through it. So that was really good. Hang on, something's going on with my, okay, I think it's working now. Yay. I might be a little rusty, right? Sometimes that happens. Okay, I am on my screen. We are good to go. How is everybody tonight? I see we have Indiana in the house and Michigan and New Jersey and northern Wisconsin and Virginia. We've got upstate New York, British Columbia, Canada, Tennessee, Iowa, Ohio, Colorado. Woo! Coming in from all over the place. I am happy to be back. Most of you know that I was not live last weekend. I was, Wendy says my crown looks great tonight. Thanks, Wendy. I was on a little vacation. Steve and I headed south and we went to Cancun, Mexico. And we stayed at a resort that we were at 23 years ago. Gosh, that makes me feel really old, but you know what? I am getting old. So I just need to suck that up. We had a really nice time. I don't think we could have had much better weather. It was in the 80s every day that we were there. It was sunny almost all day. Some days only partly sunny here and there. But gosh, it was beautiful. We had a really nice time. Steve got sick about Thursday. He caught a cold, was all stuffed up, felt crummy, sneezing a lot. And so we had one day down, and that was okay because we were kind of sunburned and I didn't mind just hanging out, right? We didn't do too much that day. And then the next day I got him all drugged up because I brought the drugs, and we were able to do all the things we needed to do. We never left our resort. We went out on the beach, but other than that, we never left. And yeah, we had a great time. It was really, really fun. So I am happy to be home. Got to run over and see Val and Dawson when we got home last Monday. And oh my gosh, they were so excited. If you guys saw my picture on Facebook, I bought them these little, what is that stuff called? It's not styrofoam, foam hats. One is a sea turtle, the other one is a frog. They got the biggest kick out of them. I got Molly a t-shirt, and she was happy to see us too. She came over for a couple days, I think, this last week. So that was fun also. She had off school Thursday and Friday. So yeah, it was a really fun vacation. I wonder why my iPad just kind of shut off here. I'm not sure why that happened, but that was weird. Oh, hang on. I need to open it in YouTube. It didn't give me that option before. I'm a little rusty. Oh, Joanne says I'm on the really big screen. Make sure there's nothing in my teeth. Just kidding. So yeah, and Steve left this morning. He went up to South Park, and so he's gone for a couple days, which, not gonna lie, it's okay. I'll be fine. And he cooked a big pot of egg noodles, and he cooked some venison roast in the crock pot and shredded it up and put cream and mushroom soup in it with these noodles. So it's really good. Tastes really good. Oh, Miri says 331 people and only 112 thumbs up. You guys give me a thumbs up on that screen. I'm going to do it on my iPad. Yay! I can help myself too, right? So Joe says I'm on her 70-inch TV. Good grief, you guys. That's ginormous. So I did put on a few pounds while I was in Mexico. Gosh, you know those buffets. They're pretty delightful. So yeah, it was, we had a really good time. It was just what we needed to get away and get some sunshine and stock up on that vitamin D. Oh, love, love, love that. So yeah, and we had, they had a foam party at the pool. They have entertainment every day at there's various pools. And one day I participated, well, I was kind of the ringleader in, no judging, the tequila volleyball in the pool. So when you play volleyball and you miss the ball, the announcer person, because they got a microphone and they're like yelling and whatever, comes over and you get a shot of tequila right in your mouth right out of the bottle. And I'm not that great of a volleyball player, I'm not gonna lie, but I am an awesome cheerleader, and we met so many friends playing volleyball, so that was really fun. I knew everybody by the end, and I'm like the biggest cheerleader, and I'm cheering them on or saying, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. And yeah, so I was on a pretty good team because I didn't have to try to hit the ball that much, so I didn't miss that much. We had a really good time. It was really fun. And can I just say that the tequila was diluted, because I did miss the ball about 5 or 6 times, and that would have put me right on the bottom of the pool, and it did not. So I'm not really sure what's going on with my iPad, but it keeps like shutting down, and I don't know why. I can see all of your comments on here, but it keeps stopping, like it, and then it wants the screen to go dark. So I don't know, hopefully I got it now. If not, well, we'll have to deal with it, right? You guys like my aquarium up there? Yeah, I had that on last time I was live. I love the screensavers on YouTube. You can just find them. So anyways, we had a great time. My John report, the only thing I have to tell you about John is he did ask me how my vacation was the other day. And I told him it was wonderful. On our way home from Cancun, we had some stuff missing from our suitcases. So that was a little not nice to come home to, but I filed a claim with United and we'll see where it goes. Probably no place, but whatever. And one tip, if you go to the airport in Cancun, we ate breakfast there on our way home at the guy, I think it's called Guy Fieri. He's that guy from like Food Network that's got the white crazy hair, and he's a cook. Chef, not a cook, a chef. And so we ate breakfast at his restaurant in the airport. Don't do it. When I got my credit card statement, our breakfast was $80 US. Yeah, not cool. Because, you know, pesos, you like just sign the thing and go, whatever, I don't know how much that is. But yeah. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. And then I was reading the reviews because I was trying to find out how much our meal that we got cost individually to figure out what was going on, that I got charged $80 for breakfast. And I was reading the reviews on this one at the airport in Cancun. So many people have complained about food poisoning. So I'm just glad we didn't get that. I'll take the $80 hit and be done with that. But yeah, Patricia, it is exorbitant. Steve and I had the same thing. It was breakfast, 2 eggs, 1 piece of toast with crummy fake butter on it, 2 turkey sausage links that looked like they had been freeze-dried a few times, and 5 tater tots. I had a chocolate milk, he had coffee, and we each asked for water, and they brought you a bottle. So I think I heard in the reviews that those bottles of water were $8 each. Those are some expensive chicken eggs. Yeah, $80. I was like, I actually called my credit card company because I was going to file a claim that somebody ripped me off on that. But then I was reading through the reviews, and that was a lot of the complaint too, was it was so outrageously expensive, and we had no idea. So buyer beware, that's on me, us, because we should have looked at the menu and looked at the pesos and converted them and figured out that we needed to leave, because there are no eggs, tater tots, sausages, and a crappy piece of toast that are worth $80. So you live and you learn, and we certainly learned. yeah, so anyways, great time. We had a good time. Everything was good. Yeah, my John report was that he asked me about our vacation, and I told him that we had a really great time. And that was about it. And lots of sunshine. You know, the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip is in Cancun, Mexico. It's at the Xcaret. I don't know if I say that right. Excaret, something like that. Which is a super duper duper fancy resort. I can tell you that the Royal Solaris is not fancy. It's fine. But this place that we're going to with Stampin' Up! Is like over the top crazy amazing from everything that I've seen and heard. So we'll be going back to Cancun at the end of April, I believe, is when our trip is. Yeah, because it goes into the first week in May. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yay! And I just booked my airline tickets for Houston, Texas. Stampin' Up! Has I was just reading the comments about a scoundrelly thing to do. Yeah. Has an onstage event in Houston, Texas in March. So I'm excited that I got my airline tickets. They weren't outrageous. Sometimes when I go to these events, depending on where they are, I can really, I'm not happy about the airline prices. I'm trying to think of a very nice way to say that. This is a family program, right? But this time it wasn't too bad, so that was good. So I'll be going to Houston in March. That's exciting. I'm really disappointed that it is right over the weekend that Valerie has her school musical. And remember, my Haley went to the same school that Valerie's at for preschool. So I was room mom for like 9 years there. And the musicals are so precious, and I'm really sad that I'm going to miss that. Yeah, I tried everything to see if I could get a flight back Sunday morning super early, but nothing worked out. So I know they'll tape it for me, but it's not the same, right? They'll be, yeah, I don't know. You know, there'll be more musicals, but there'll only be one first musical, right? So, that's hard. Yeah. Yeah. So, lots of things coming up. We have some brand new celebration items that just got loaded into the stores, into my online store, and we'll be talking about that a little bit. I have some fantastic projects for you tonight. We are going to be, let me see if I can find it. We're going to be taking advantage of the Most Adorned specialty paper. You see, I spelled it wrong. It's Most Adored, not adorned. Oops. Specialty paper. And my cough is almost gone. But yesterday I got sick with like a cold. So go figure. I think I got it from Steve because I woke up in the middle of the night. Molly said I fell asleep in the chair and then I woke up in the middle of the night sneezing a lot. So anyways, we're going to be using this paper and I'm going to show you some projects, not Valentine's. So I think that I can always appreciate using paper that's maybe designed for one thing and finding different ways to use it. And I think that makes it more valuable to me and you. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm excited about that. I have a brand new kit to share with you. I'll tell you all the details about that. First, we're going to do prizes. Oh, and I have mail. So don't let me forget to do the mail. Sheila says she got the new in color markers free. Yay, you! That is a big ticket item. So, and I already have those, but I'll talk to you about some of my favorite things that are on that list and why. I had a whole different project that I was going to do for you tonight, and the logistics of it didn't work out. And so maybe I'll show you that a little bit too. Sylvia said the cold crap is going around in Ohio. She got it. Yeah, I was supposed to go to a benefit last night for the Just Jess Foundation. And I stayed home. Steve went by himself. So that was kind of sad because my stepdaughter Anna and then Molly and Andy and everybody on that side of the family, they lost one of their loved ones. And the benefit is to raise money for her charity, which is to give the gift of a family trip to people that have a family member that has a very bad illness. I don't know if it's just a very bad illness like cancer or something like that. And so it's a really good charity, and I enjoy the people that are part of it. And I was really sad I didn't get to go. So elderberry syrup and manuka honey. I do have some elderberry syrup, so yeah, I feel fine today, other than I'm a little stuffy. I don't know if you guys can hear that. My throat was sore this morning. It's probably because I slept in the chair again. I was probably snoring. Don't tell anybody. But I feel fine today. But yesterday, about 3 o'clock, I just like hit a wall. I was working in here. I was just cooking along. And then it was like, bam, you're done. And I like went downstairs the rest of the night and fell asleep in the chair. So it is what it is. There's so much stuff going around, right? So anyways, prizes. I almost forgot to do this, you guys, but I handled it. First of all, you get a prize for commenting, whether it's on my Facebook posts about this live or here in the live video, or even after the live video. I choose, everybody gets entered in a drawing, and I pick a winner. I have pastel adhesive backed sequins. Ooh, these are so pretty and easy to use. These are going to Robin Taylor for commenting. I can't think, commenting on my last live. So congratulations, Robin Taylor. I'm going to see if I can bring my, there they are. Okay, now I have them. I keep looking over here because I didn't have any comments up here. So congratulations, Robin Taylor. If you're new to me, please leave a comment. Just say hello or where you're from or share. Deb, thanks for the share. I appreciate it. Click on that thumbs up button. Give me a like. YouTube likes that, and then it makes my video kind of go places on the internet. That's a good way to put it. So I'll have those going out to Robin. The other thing that you get entered in a drawing for is for sharing my video. And on your screen right now is a place where you can share it. If you could do that for me, I certainly appreciate it. Every little bit helps. I have a pack of the scalloped gift card boxes. Scalloped gift card boxes. These are so, so fun. You're going to love these. These are going to go out to Tisha Dorton. Congratulations. Thank you so much, you guys, for everybody who shared my video last time I was live. I really, really appreciate it. And then last but not least, I have a drawing for everyone who places an order with me. So since my last live until today, I put everybody in a drawing, and I have Susan Gray of Inner Grove Heights, Minnesota. This is going to be on its way to you. This is Happy Labels. It is a fantastic sentiment set. You will love it. So comment, share, order, win. Yay. All right, I'm going to set that over there so I don't lose track of it. And I think we might be ready to rock and roll. What do you guys think? I think we're ready to turn this puppy around and get started stamping. And hopefully I won't be sniffling too much, because I know that's a little bit gross, not gonna lie. Hang tight, you guys. Here we go. Provided I don't touch the wrong button, we're gonna be in business here shortly. Hang tight so that I can get this set up and straight. I really like my camera to be straight. I've got my camera plugged in, so we're good. Okay, so if anybody is new to me, these are our newest catalogs. We have the mini catalog and the celebration brochure. And if you need these, please let me know. You can pop me an email. My email address is Kelly, Kelly, @AStampAbove.com. And give me your address and say you'd like the current catalogs. Also, let me know if you need this annual catalog. This came out last year in May, so some of you might have it, but you might not have these, and I would be happy to send them all to you, but you have to let me know so that I can include them all. But as I was talking about celebration, we have more to celebrate. So Stampin' Up! Just added some new items to our celebration promotion. And we've got 2 stamp sets. We've got the delightfully eclectic 12 by 12 paper. You guys, this is one of those humongous 12 by 12 packs of paper. There's like 48 sheets in here. It's huge. And so many fun patterns. We've also got the Just Kiddin 12 by 12 designer series paper. And while this is fine, it didn't really, float my boat with all the little kids on it. I shouldn't even say that, but it's true. I'm gonna be truthful with you. The other side of the paper is really, really pretty. And the kids are cute, but I'm like, what am I gonna do with this many kids? The other side of the paper is really, really pretty. So, love this memory notebook kit. Molly has one of those that she's been working on. We also have the Robot Buddies card kit. That is super fun. Fun to put a kit together with kids or give it as a gift. This is what I was really excited about. These Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folders. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have used these over and over again. We have these stripes, and remember I used this on the watermelon cards that I made because it kind of looks like a watermelon rind to me. And then we have the paint splatters. These are super fun. You get both of these. These are 3D folders. You get both of these free with the $50 order. The other thing that I love, and this was what I was going to do for you guys tonight, was this Memory and More kit, and I was going to turn this into cards, but the logistics just didn't work out. So here are 20 printed cards. They are, do I have some out already? I thought I did. They are all scored. You just fold them in half and you decorate them. So that's cool. You get 20. So 10 of the Calypso, 10 of the Pretty Peacock. And then look at these envelopes. Oh my gosh. Aren't these so pretty? This is part of celebration. And with a $50 order, you get this entire pack of card bases. 20 envelopes, 20 card bases. So I'm super excited about that. And then as long as we're here, oh, I did have some out that were folded. As long as we're here, this is the Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More card pack. And I was going to work with this tonight. And it just didn't work out to be part of my kit. So I had to rethink things. But I think I will do a separate video with this. But this matches the cards and envelopes, or you can do whatever you want with them, right? So you get all these little 3x4 cards. You get these 4, whoops, there's my 2 envelopes that I took out. These 4x6 cards, and you can use these for layers. These can be used for scrapbooking. You can make cards with them. They're so pretty. And then we have these die cut adhesive stickers. And you get 2 sheets of each one. And these are really fun. Now, the Memories and More is made with the intention of making scrapbooking easy. But you guys know that I've done this before where I take these and make cards out of them. And I think I will do that, just not for a card kit because it's tricky. It's tricky. I'm like, oh, this isn't going to work. But I will work with them, I promise. So the cards are larger than 5.5 by 4 1/4. So let me grab that back again. These card bases are actually 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So they are bigger. And they're actually made for these cards, okay? And so they are framed perfectly by the card front. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, so the 4x6 cards fit on here. So we've got 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 on the card bases, and the envelopes fit them. So that's why, well, I'm sure it's not why, but there are envelopes to make sure that you have an envelope to fit the cards in. Okay, let me put these back so I don't mess them all up. So yeah, it's really fun. I love working with those because it's quick and it's easy, and I love figuring out what to do with them. So I'm glad you asked, Courtney. Okay. So you can get a whole pack of the Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More cards and envelopes. And that card pack that I just showed you, the Memories and More card pack, it's only $10. So order one of those with your order and you'll get these for free when you hit $50, and then you'll have tons and tons of supplies. And then who said that they got the markers? Gosh, I can't remember already. But the new core color markers, you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, I think 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 Stampin' Write markers, free with a $100 order. And then we have our Dragonfly Punch that's also free with a $100 order. So got some new stuff added to the things that we already have in here, okay? So you have lots more to choose from, which is really fun. Next up, remember I am doing a Lavender Dream Stamping Escape with Barb and Dina. I am going to be shutting down my registration for this very, very soon so that I can get my numbers in and get everything together for it. This event is completely virtual. It's taking place online. We will have a private Facebook group. We will provide you with links to videos and a PDF file when it's over. This is February 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Lots and lots of fun in these types of events. No matter where you live in the world, you can take part in it. The only thing, if you're outside the US, you can't get the swag box, but we do have a PDF only option. Under this video, when we're done, you're going to find links to all the things I'm talking about. There's a link to my store. There's a link to this event. There's a link to Stamp Happy Academy. There's a link to my new Trusty Tools class, which I'll get to in just a second. But anyways, for this Lavender Dreams, you're going to go into my store and you're going to use this specific host code, which is different than my other host code. You're going to place a $150 order. You will order the stuff that you need for this, which we list in the registration form. If you already have that stuff, you can order anything you want as long as your order hits $150 with the host code. Then there's a swag box, and that swag box will be invoiced at $65. We're going to have a frame. We're going to have an exclusive supply tote. We're going to decorate a notepad. You're going to get pre-cut cardstock pieces to create 12 cards. We're going to have a boxed set of cards in a box that we're going to be doing. There's going to be so much stuff in here, you guys. So one of the items that we're going to make is going to be framed art. So the frame for that is included in the swag box, as well as everything you're going to need to make framed art with the Lavender suite of products. Okay, this is one that I made a few years ago. Isn't that pretty? I always put it out for Valentine's Day. Absolutely love these. All right, hang tight. Let me come back. I gotta switch my glasses out. So the link and all the information for this is under this video. When we're done, you can stay and click on those links. Trusty Tools. This is going to be a fun fold class. And where did that? Oh, here it is. The Trusty Tools Designer Series paper. So much fun for making man cards and handy women cards. So I don't know if we're going to have any women cards in there yet, but you never know. But this is all going to be fun folds. And there's an option one that comes with the bundle stamp set, the cork rounds, the paper. We're going to be using the holographic trio specialty paper with this class, and also the metal plate 3D embossing folder. Option one comes with everything for $99. Option two, maybe you have all this stuff already. You get the cork rounds, quarter pack of the specialty paper, quarter pack of the Toolbox Designer Series paper, plus all the pre-cut cardstock layers for 6 fun folds for $40. If you're outside the US or you are just interested in the PDF for this class, $20. If you don't have the 3D plate and you're ordering option number 2, you can add that on for $12.50. This is a pre-order. The PDF will be available and emailed out on the 23rd of February, and the kit will ship the week of the 25th of February, just so you know that, pre-order. All right, let me put that over there. This goes back over here. And then last but not least, Stamp Happy Academy. If you would like access to over 100, I think we have 140 online classes on the Stamp Happy Academy website. You can get a membership for $19.95 a month. It includes special events throughout the year, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 online classes, not 4, 10 online classes every month. And that is $19.95. Now, if you join my team and become a member of my team, you can do that as a business builder or a discount shopper just for the discount. Once you place your first discount order, you get a free membership. So that's $19.95 every month that is included in being part of my team for free. Also, premium membership includes all of that plus 3 live classes every single month. So that's 13 classes a month. All the special events, all the fun stuff. You'll find all that information at stamphappyacademy.ning.com. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm always happy to help you. Okay, who's ready to stamp? I'm really excited. So like I said, we are going to be using the Mostly Adored, I keep saying that wrong, Adored Specialty Designer Series paper. And I made some cards that aren't Valentine cards. So I'm kind of happy about that because, you know, like it's like Valentine's Day. It's coming up pretty quick here. Oh, I was going to grab those cards I made too. Maybe I'll be able to do that. But I wanted some ideas because I have a couple packs of this paper and I thought I need some more ideas with this, and I'll bet you guys do too. So I was happy to do that. Before I forget, this is my current host code. This changes periodically. But if you place an order with me that's under $150, please use this code. If your order is over $150, don't use the code. You're going to get Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up, and I want you to have those. If your order is under $150, you don't get any rewards, and I want to have those. Even with that, every $50 that you spend, you can get this paper for free because this is part of our celebration promotion that lasts until the end of February. So also, to get a free card kit of the cards I'm going to make for you tonight, you're going to use this code when your order is over $35. You're going to get a free card kit from me. If your order reaches $50, you're going to get a free card kit and a PDF tutorial of some awesome ideas. If your order is over $75, you're going to get a free card kit, the PDF tutorial of the awesome ideas, another tutorial, and the embellishments that we're using tonight. These are the gold faceted adhesive back sequins, and I was lucky enough that I found these to be on the clearance rack. So you guys, these are on the clearance rack. I love them. I bought them to go with the watermelon set because I thought these were kind of, you know, they're shaped like teardrops or watermelon seeds. I thought that would be cool, and then I didn't end up using them for that. But $3.20, holy cow. If you're putting in an order, snag yourself some of these. Again, they're called gold faceted adhesive back sequins. You can go right to the clearance rack and see what all the things are that are on clearance, but that's where I got these from. All right. Again, the host code for the card kit is under this video. When we're done tonight, there's a description and lots of links under this video. And I will also send you a PDF file of the projects with links to the video. And I tell you where the card starts for each one of them, which is really nice. Those PDFs are posted on the Stamp Happy Academy website. So if you're a member of Stamp Happy Academy, you get all of those online classes plus the PDFs for the cards that I make during these weekly card kit classes. So that's kind of fun. If you remember, these were my cards from the last time I did a class. And these are the cards that I made the first week of January with the Adored specialty paper, Most Adored. Yeah, so anyways, let's get moving here. I just want you to be aware of all the benefits because there are a lot of them. All right, our first card is, hang tight, I'm going to get my little bin here. And tonight I am featuring hybrid dies and embossing folders. Now, when these first came out, and I'll explain it all to you if you're new to these, I was a little frightened by them. Because you put a die inside a folder with cardstock and it all happens at one time. And I was like, no, that can't be right. Like, that's too much. And they did. They kind of frightened me. I thought I was going to ruin something, but I'm going to share with you tonight how absolutely fantastic these are. You're not going to ruin anything, and they're really fun. So I've got the Adoring Hearts Hybrid Embossing Folder here. And here's the embossing folder. We've used this before. I'm going to grab those cards that I made with this. Hang tight. I think I know right where they are. And I'm going to just bring my whole bin over here because I do know where they are. But if I stand over there too long, I'm going to waste a lot of time. Look at these. This was a really pretty card that I made with this. And then, let's see. Here's the other one that was part of that class. This uses some different dies, but the paper. I also made a little gift card holder. Here we go. This is a little gift card holder that was part of one of my kits. Look at that. Little gift card goes right in here. Isn't that pretty? Same paper. And then this is my big kahuna. I did this for the Totally Techniques blog hop. Do you guys remember seeing this on my blog? Whoa. Isn't that fun? This is all on my blog. I have a video tutorial with all dimensions and all the things on there. But yeah, this is called a block card or something like that. It's on my blog. I don't remember. But anyways, this is a really fun hybrid folder. Hang on while I get these out of my way. You wouldn't believe how piled up this gets. I actually cleaned my office today and I was so excited about it. I set a timer so I wouldn't go down a rabbit hole. You know, like you start cleaning and then you start organizing. That's not cleaning. I needed to clean. So I got stuff put away, which is a little bit organizing, but I didn't want to go down a rabbit hole like, oh, I should go through this drawer and clean it all out. No, I just needed my whole office to be clean, and now it is. So I was pretty excited. All right, so with this folder, this is Valentine's-y, but I'm going to show you what I made with it that isn't Valentine's-y. And then how many of you have this, the Thoughtful Moments Hybrid Embossing Folder? And Michelle wants to know if I got a chance to mail January Technique class projects. Yes, I did. They actually went out in the mail on Tuesday. So they always go out like usually the first week at the start of the next month. So I'm glad you're asking. Yes, they did go out in the mail. Yay. I know, I was on top of things. I did pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you asked that. And thank you for being a part of that. So this is the Thoughtful Moments Hybrid Embossing Folder. This is the first time I used it. I really played with this a lot today. And it's a little intimidating, but once I got the hang of it, I had so much fun. And I'm going to share with you guys not to be intimidated by this because like it's big and it does a whole bunch of things and you're going like, oh my gosh. Yeah, don't let it scare you. So this die cuts out all of these words, okay? And this embosses them at the same time. And then what I found really fun is look at all these little elements that also come with this. We've got some little spriggy leaves. We've got some little flowers, some other flowers, some little clouds with rainbows, some hearts, and some stars. All very cute embellishments that can be used with this folder and the words or with anything you want, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in my machine. I've got a 6x6 piece of basic white cardstock, fits right in here. I'm also going to use the Adoring Hearts, and I've got Lost Lagoon in here. So let me bring in my machine so I can show you how not scary this is, right? I don't want you to be scared by these things. So first of all, these are the plates that I use for all the basic things, right? You've got that big #1 plate on the bottom. We've got this shim. This is for die cutting, and it does tell you right on here it's for the little dies. And then we've got our 2 cutting plates. These folders are 3D, and what that means is you take the shim off. You have the big plate, that big thick platform, and you use the specialty plate. Now, some of you might have a specialty plate that is blue. Let me grab my blue one. This one came out when we were still using the Big Shot, okay? And now we have a gray one. They're the same thing. So you don't need a new one if you already have the blue one. Did you see how I rhymed that there? Okay, we're gonna take this heart die and we are going to put this on the side that has the Stampin' Up! Logo, okay? And you wanna put it cutting side up, and it snaps right in place. You can hear it snap right in place, okay? And then I'm gonna grab this piece of Lost Lagoon, and we're gonna close it. I always run my folders through with my hinge first. And I was just told that that's what's good for the folders. And it makes sense to me. If you put your hinge on the side, your roller is pushing, 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 and that's how they crack, because it's uneven pressure. But if you put it through first, I was told that's best. Who knows? But that's my advice. I'm giving it to you. Okay, put that gray plate on top, and then this is tight. It's not horribly tight, but it's tight. Do not forget to take out that shim, this little skinny one that shouldn't be in there. So here comes our hearts. Hearts that are die cut and embossed. It's like magic. And you can use this for something. Like if you're doing scrapbook pages, this would be awesome. I cut this and did that on, or actually I cut it like this and used it on that one card for a vellum. Look at this. This card. That's this piece. I just cut it right here and used it on the front of my card. So lots of great ideas there. I'm going to set these aside, and then we're going to do the other one. Put all those hearts up there. Here comes our other folder. Okay. I'm going to, again, we're working with the side that has the Stampin' Up! Logo, blade side up. We need to cut the cardstock, not the embossing folder. And again, this just clicked right into place. It just, hang on, there we go. Snaps right into place. So it kind of holds it there. And then we're going to put our cardstock on. And then we're going to close it. And again, this is my hinge. I put that through first. Then our specialty plate. This one goes through a little bit tighter. I'm going to move this out of the way so we can see the magic happen. I just think these are the coolest things ever. And here we go. So we've got a little just because, a little thinking of you, I've got a love you, celebrate, I love this hello. Look at the with sympathy. Thank you. They're all very elegant. I love that it has a get well. And then this is one of my favorites. You make me happy. And then, oh, happy day. Aren't these fun? I'm so excited. Okay, and this is what you have left, which is, you know, junk. I don't know that you could really do anything with that because the, like the holes in the A and the PPs, they're not there anymore, so it's kind of weird. But the heart one, you can definitely do something with. All right, so here comes our first project, you guys. I wanted to show you how that works. Now, this brayer is a brand new brayer. I'm going to bring in my catalog, and here is the whole spread on page 18 and 19 with these hybrid embossing folders. This brayer is different. It's very different from other brayers. This is silicone, okay? It's very hard. Our old brayer that we used to have was kind of a rubber, and while it was firm, you could still get it to move a little bit. This doesn't move at all. It's very, very firm, and it is perfect for embossing folders because it's not going to squish in between because it's hard. It's going to stay up on the raised surface, and I'm really happy to have something like that because it makes things so much easier when you're trying to do a technique where you're going to emboss and ink up an image at the same time. So I am going to save this because we're going to do that on the next card. The card that we're going to make right now, hang on, I'm getting out my bits and pieces here, uses the embossed image without any ink. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so I'm going to get out my pretty peacock ink. And where did my stamp go that's supposed to be here? Oh, I think I put them all in one place. Oh, I have to tell you. So I'm really focusing on the hybrid embossing folders. And I just brought in the perennial postage stamp set because I needed sentiments. Any sentiments will really work. I do love this one. And it is part of our Lavender Dreams stamping escape. But any sentiment set will work. So I've got the I can't thank you enough here. And I am using a Lost Lagoon card base, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I'm just going to burnish that edge good. Now this is part of your kit that you'll get when you place a $35 or more order with me between now and Saturday. All right, maybe I should do Sunday. Between now and Sunday at the time of my live. I think that'll make more sense. There'll be dates listed on my blog, which you can find at www.AStampAbove.com. You can find all my projects that I make there. Okay, so I have got a layer for the inside, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. We are going to stamp the sentiment on the inside with the pretty peacock ink. And that's crooked, so we'll try it again. And that's much better. Okay. Then, I think I'm going to use this for my envelope too, so hang on. Now, I wanted a heart for my envelope, and I just grabbed, I have the Adoring Hearts that goes with the hybrid embossing folder, but any heart will do. I really do like the stamp set. It's very pretty. And I'm just going to stamp up my envelope. And that's all I'm really using this for. And I thought a few of these pretty little hearts on here is just going to make somebody really happy when they open up their mailbox. Okay, let me set that aside. We're done with this. I have been having hot flashes all day today, you guys. So just bear with me because I'm getting super hot. I'm starting to glisten. I need to find my hot flash spray that Wendy gave me. When my new windows came, I put everything someplace and I don't know where. It's my problem, not yours. Okay, we're going to glue this in here. All right. Yeah, my nails do match the Lost Lagoon. Isn't that funny? It's funny how every time I get my nails done, it seems like I gravitate towards that color when I'm making cards. And it's unintentional, but it seems to happen almost every single time. Very weird. All right, now remember all of these hearts that we just die cut and emboss in that folder? Well, we're going to take one of these and we're going to put it on the inside of this card. And I have to decide which one I want to be the front and which one I want to be the back. And it doesn't really matter. It's completely up to you what you like. And that's just going to be the inside of my card, just something pretty, right? Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I've got these scalloped contour dies. I used the scalloped rectangle from there. And then I took a piece of that most adoring specialty paper. I should say most adored specialty paper. And this is this paper right here. So I took a piece of this. Let me see what size it is. It is 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. I want to color this because I don't think it looks that impressive on white, right? So we're going to take advantage of our glass mat here. And I'm going to use this brayer. Now, I can tell you about this brayer. It really is tricky to try and add color to cardstock. That's not really what it's intended for. I just want you to know that. I've been doing a little research on it, and I'm just going to add color to the specialty paper, and it's going to do an emboss resist because this foil is like embossed and it will not take the color. And I'm using the Pretty Peacock again. So you can see when you use this, it's got like some marks on it and stuff. I just kept using it until I got it darker and those little marks will go away. And I thought that was really, really pretty. Now, I was taking this into my bathroom and just rinsing it under water, okay? But I'm not going to run back and forth to my bathroom for this class. I'm going to simply clean this with some baby wipes. But you can notice that there's little prongs here, and that's so you can set your brayer down without the brayer touching your surface. So that's how you set it down. And I can use my cleaning cloth too. This is the cleaning cloth that comes with the glass mat. This glass mat is free when you join my team. Between now and February 29th, when you join my team, you get this glass mat free, this fabulous cleaning cloth, and also this silicone mat that you can use for all kinds of stuff. This thing is fantastic. That's all free when you join. And I have to tell you guys, I have a whole bunch of my team members on here tonight, and being part of my team is amazing. I'm not going to lie. You'll love it. All right. I am not going to use my cleaning cloth to clean off my brayer because I think it's going to be a little much in the way of ink, and I don't want to be running back and forth to my bathroom while I'm trying to do a class for you. So I was going to take you guys into my bathroom and show it to you. I don't know if I've ever done that. We had my bathroom remodeled a couple years ago, and I absolutely love it. Other than being a little on the small side, it's really pretty. I feel like I'm in a really nice hotel in my bathroom, but it's small, nothing fancy. Okay, so I just wiped my brayer off. I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to take this. Oh, I've got a tissue here someplace. Where did that go? Here we go. Tissue. And I just want to wipe off my gold to make sure that it's nice and bright. You can see not much color comes off, but a little does. And then we're just going to add this to the front. So I've taken my Valentine paper and I've made it any color that I want it to be, and it's not Valentine-y. It's Pretty Peacock. Make sure I got this on here straight. It looks really good. Now, in your kit, where did my ribbon go? In your kit, and I'll show you the kit when I get done with these cards because I have one all made up. Like, I was killing it today. I'm not going to lie. Teresa says, can you join a different demonstrator after being on someone else's team? You can, but you need to wait 90 days. So if you just dropped January 31st, then you'll have to wait 90 days before you can switch teams. Is that what you're asking me, Teresa? I think that's what you're asking me. But yeah, you can switch team leaders. Okay. And especially if you've dropped, but you have to wait 90 days. All right, so in your card kit, if you place an order with me, you're going to get a card kit. It's going to have one big piece of ribbon in it, and this is for all the things we're going to do here. So I am just going to take this and wrap it around and tie it in a knot. Oh, and by the way, this is the gold and silver 1/8 inch trim combo pack. This is part of our online exclusive line. So this is only in the online store. You're not going to find this in the mini catalog or the big catalog. Okay, so I've got that on there, and I'm going to slide this way over to the side. There we go. Okay, so isn't that pretty? I love this. All right, next thing is I have a piece of gold here. And what I did with this is I decided which word I wanted to use. And you make me happy is what I'm looking for, which is right here. So I'm going to put my die on here. And it'll again, make sure you're on the logo side. It's snapped right into place there. Here's the You Make Me Happy. You want to put your cardstock, this is gold foil, face down. And then we're going to run that through. Whoops, let's make sure it stays in place. You could use some temporary tape or washi tape if you need to. That's what I'm going to cut out without the hair. That's what I'm going to cut out right here. Okay, so you can run one thing through at a time. And when I do that, this is what I have. And that's gold foil. Isn't that pretty? I thought this was so beautiful. All right, so I'm going to use another one of my Lost Lagoon hearts. And then I also put some foil paper. Hang on, where'd that foil go? Right here. I also took some foil paper and I just used the die. I didn't use the embossing folder. So I just die cut a heart, okay? You can just run this through the machine just like you would any other die. And I got a gold heart. So I've got a Lost Lagoon heart, a gold heart, and a gold sentiment. The next thing I'm going to do is grab my dimensionals. I think I'm going to use minis for this. I'm going to put some mini dimensionals on the back of this piece. That's going to fit in here nicely. Add those. Oh, thank you, Janet. Such a pretty card. Nancy wants to know if I got to choose whether my $1 million stamp set was cling or photopolymer. I did not. I was never asked that, and quite frankly, I never really thought about it until you're asking me right now. But I did not choose that. Stampin' Up! Just made it photopolymer. Okay, now I'm going to take these hearts and I'm going to offset them. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here and decide how far do I want to offset it. I think that looks pretty good. Just make sure you be careful to keep the glue away from the foil. I think somebody, who was it? Was it Courtney? Did you tell me that you used something to get the glue off of foil when you got it on your fingers? I think you're the one who told me that. Okay, we're going to put this, make sure we have it right, the right way. We're going to put this on our card. Oh, you know what? I think on my original card, I taped these around the back, you guys. I taped that ribbon around the back and then tied this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So if you get the card kit, make sure you do that. You're going to save yourself about 1.5 inches of ribbon. And I measured it based on doing that. So I apologize. I just completely forgot. I like to do that because then you don't have a double knot here. You only have to have a single knot. You only tie it once, right? That's my little tip for keeping bulk down in the envelope. Okay, so I'm going to take this, get those little backings off of there. And this is going to come in here like this. So I want to place my hearts in here. And yeah, I think that'll be good right there. I just wanted a little placement. we're going to put those in right about here. And then I'm going to have this hang off the side over here because I think that looks cool. I really do like that look. And this is going to cover up that trim. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how fun that is. You make me happy. Has nothing to do with Valentine's Day, or you could make it a Valentine card, right? Is that on there straight? Yes, it is. Okay, and then before we get to the end here, how about some of these? And again, these are called gold faceted adhesive back sequins. And I am going to embellish my card with some of these. I just added a bunch more to these to my order because I think they're so pretty, like gold, woo. And they're really inexpensive. $3.20, I'm in. Okay, what do you guys think? You make me happy. I could send this to anybody in my life, except like the people who stole the things out of our suitcase and Guy Fieri. I wouldn't send him this card for his crappy billion-dollar breakfast. I'm a little bitter about that. I'm not gonna lie. I was so mad. Okay, I was mad because I got took. And that's always a horrible feeling, isn't it? I should have paid better attention. So it's on me, but still. I'm going to whine about it a little bit. Okay, so here's our first non-Valentine card using the Thoughtful Moments Hybrid Embossing Folder. So, of course, I got to give you guys another idea with this, right? Because, yeah. Because we need lots of ideas. So let me set that aside. And close up some drawers here. We're going to bring in the next absolutely gorgeous card. Oops. I am going to, oh, by the way, did I show this to you? So the hearts, when you get the heart dies, you get this set of dies that just cuts out the outline hearts, like these, okay? But then you also get these little ones. Let me bring in my bowl of fun. This is supposed to be to hold metal. It's magnetic, but I've just got all this stuff in it. So I tried some distressed gold. Is that distressed gold? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And then I had some red ones from that other card that I made a few weeks ago. Here's the layering hearts, which are these smaller ones. So here we have layering hearts you can do in different colors. So lots and lots of fun, right? Okay, I'm going to throw these in here too because I can use them for something else. But I just wanted you to see that there are other things. There's a little banner in here that go with these dies. Okay. Now I needed some circles. So I decided to bring in the Everyday Detail dies. Who has these? These are like killer. Okay. I'm just looking at comments. It's like the golf cart in Key West. Trust no one except fellow stampers. Exactly, Terry. So here's the set of dies. And I took out these two. Those are the two we're going to use for the next card. Let me get all my bits and pieces out here. I actually made this card in 2 different colors, so I'm pretty stoked to show you both of those. So when you get your card kit, this is what it will look like. I don't include envelopes in there. I'm trying to keep the shipping price down and the weight, but everybody has envelopes, just so you know. So here we go. We are going to be using Orchid Oasis. And our Orchid Oasis layer is 5.5 by 7.5. And I have to find my paper trimmer. Hang on, it's here someplace. It's buried already. I'm not kidding you. I cleaned this office up and I'm trying really to be careful not to throw stuff on the floor because I vacuumed and everything, but the floor is already a mess. Right? This is how that goes. Oh, hang on. I got to put this little note on the back of my card here. Okay. And here it is. I was going to say, I just lost just lost my card. So here we go. So 5.5 by 7.5. We're going to score this. On the long side, we're going to score it at 3.25. And what we're making is a back fold card. This is a fun fold. I got this idea from one of my team members, Andy Acheson. She actually sent me a card that she made and gave me all the dimensions. God bless you, Anne. She goes, you can use it for your live if you want or not. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm using it. Okay, so I'm yakking. So I scored it at 3.25 and 6.5. Okay, so this is what we have. Oh no, I bent it. Okay, it'll be okay. Good grief. All right, so we're gonna fold this closed and hit it with that bone folder good. Burnish that edge. And then let's get all the rest of our layers out here. So I have 3 by 5.25. This is Orchid Oasis. This is Starry Sky. 3 by 5.25. And then I took this print of the most adored specialty paper that's free with your $50 order. And I cut this at 2 3/4 by 5. And we're going to go ahead and glue that right on to our Starry Sky mat. Ooh, I hear a train whistle. Don't hear that often at my house. The sound must be carrying. We had really foggy weather here today. It was crazy. Has been for the last couple days. Foggy. Okay, and then we're going to put this right on the front of our left panel here. And I really thought these colors were pretty together. And again, not Valentine, right? Okay, this is a basic white piece. It's the same color as the Starry Sky. It is 3 by 5.25. So we're going to do a little stamping on there. Sending, let's see. I've got sending love and best wishes. And I'm going to use the Orchid Oasis ink for this. And I'm going to stamp this right up here, and that looks really straight. So, whew, not being sarcastic, it does. And then I think for, did I have an envelope for this one? Oh, this envelope. Okay, I already stamped this. Was I going to do, no, I was going to do another one. Where did my white, do I have another envelope? Hang on. I don't think I kept those out. Yeah, I did. Where are they? Hang on. Oh, I do have another envelope. So, I used the Softly Sophisticated. I used the sprigs and the flowers in Starry, or in Orchid Oasis to stamp my envelope. I just wanted you guys to see that. I always try to stamp up envelopes. I hate sending out naked envelopes, and I just like to do it when everything's out, right? It's the best idea. Okay, so we're going to add this to the inside. And again, this is called a back fold card, which is super fun, and it was very new to me. I've never made one of these before, so that was cool. We're going to put that right in here. Now remember, we've got a score line right here, and I'm just going to push that backwards. So this is what our card looks like. Okay, and then we're going to take these two circles, and this is Orchid and this is Starry Sky. And again, I used the big and the small, the two biggest circles out of those everyday detail dies. Now, when you die cut this one, the cool thing about it is it leaves the holes in the circle that is cut out. It also leaves the holes in the circle that is left behind, or your negatives. So you could do lots of fun things with this, like make peek-through windows that would have the circles around them. And I think I'm going to be able to show that to you better when I get to the next card. Let me see if I have. Hang on. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so we're going to keep moving here. So this is the second from the largest. And then this one just cuts out holes in the circle that is cut out. It doesn't have the double. Let me put those together. Doesn't have the double like this one. So we've only got one double, but it's really cool, I think. So Orchid and Starry Sky, I'm just gonna glue these together. And I've also got a 1/4 inch sliver of the same Designer Series paper. And I'm just gonna put that over here on this tab. Now you also wanna be careful when you're cutting your cardstock, because the first time I cut it, my hearts, these little hearts, they're all one way and they were going sideways. So I had to recut my paper. Like, thank goodness I noticed that before I did a whole bunch of stuff like photos and editing and all the things, you know? Like, I hate it when I make mistakes like that because they matter. Okay, so we've got that little strip on there. And now I want to attach, where's my dimensionals? Here's my big dimensionals. I want to attach this circle to this part right here, okay? So we're going to attach that right in here. And so I'm just going to lay it there, and then I'm going to figure out where I need my dimensionals. So I'm going to put one right there, and I'm just going to put 3 here. I'm not going to space them out too far. Oops. Just like that. Pull this off, and now we're going to come in here. Make sure you don't see your dimensionals through those holes on these circles, right? Because that's kind of ugly. Not going to lie. There we go. Now, this is the back fold. You have to push this back to open up this fun fold. And I think this is so cool. It's just so different. Okay, so let's get this decorated. Now, what I did is, we're going to use that again. Hang tight. I've got kind of a mess going on over here. I need to find this. Okay, so these little leaves, I'm going to die cut those out of gold foil. Okay, so we're going to get 2 little sprigs of leaves. And I've already done that. So I'm going to bring those right over here. They're really little. And they're just going to be kind of little embellishments. Let me put this back on here. I don't remember where I got it from, so I'll just stick it right there for now. Okay, then we're going to take a scrap of white, because I want this card to say, thinking of you. So where'd our folder go? Folder, here it is. Okay, so our thinking of you is right up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brayer and I'm going to get some of this orchid ink. Now, I made this mistake before when I was making my samples. Don't ink up the side without the logo. We want the side that has the logo to be inked up. So here's my thinking of you logo. And you'll do this a couple times before you remember not to, like I did. And I'm just going to add some ink to my embossing folder on the side with the logo. I'm going to take a little scrap of paper and I'm going to put it right on that. Oh, nope, don't do that. Almost messed it up. Put your die in. You got to put your die in. So here comes our die. We're going to snap that into place. Okay, I got it into place. I can feel that it's there. And I am going to close this up just like that. Run it through my machine with that specialty plate on top. Here it comes. Let me get a drink. What are you guys drinking tonight? Inquiring minds want to know. And look at that. Isn't that cool? And you can, of course, do that with any color. Now, here's my cleaning cloth. This is my glass mat cloth. And I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to wipe off my folder. And it wipes off super easy. Wipe this off. I don't want any residual ink. Boom, done. Easy peasy. I think that the sky is the limit with this. Like there's so many different ideas and colors and things you can do with this. I just think this is absolutely adorable. Okay, so now we're going to bring our card back in here, and I'm going to grab those mini dimensionals again, and we're going to add those to our die cut and embossed Thinking of You. And I'll just put one down there, maybe one more right over here. Okay, that looks good. Maybe I'll do one more. I want this to be, I don't want it to get smushed down. Oops. There we go. Okay. I'm going to come in with these little buggers. And I'm going to add just a little bit of glue. I'll hang tight. I'll do that in just a second. We can tuck those, I think. Okay. I'm going to come in here. Just want to make sure my dimensionals aren't going to, I'm not going to press this down because I want to be able to tuck these little leaves under there. And the gold in here and the gold on here is just really going to look cool. Hang on. I just pulled the glue off the end of there, and I'm diving in the trash for my baby wipe. Dumpster diving. Okay. There we go. A little bit of glue. I've just got this lane here. I haven't pressed it down at all. And I think I'm going to... I have this little bug in my office. He just came by my face again. And Anna was up here the other day, and she's like, there's a bug. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't know where he's coming from. So then I thought maybe it's a fruit fly, and maybe I threw something in the garbage that, you know, I don't empty that often up here because it's just paper. Maybe I threw something in the garbage that is attracting him, but I took all the garbage out today. Nothing stinks. Okay, so here's one. And then I think I'm just going to go like this with the other one. See if that looks okay. Not really where I wanted it. Hang on. I'm going to move this one. Maybe not. There we go. Okay. I got all the ones off. I got to get this one off yet. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted right there. Just like that. I'm going to put my words on here and get them straight. Okay, what do you guys think? Isn't that cool? Oh, Tisha, you can go back and watch from the beginning. You'll get my trip details, but you won a prize too. I'm pretty sure you did. Wasn't it, Tisha? Let me look. Yeah, you did. For sharing my video. Thank you very much. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use my bow jig. And again, if you order the kit, you're going to get this. You're going to get one piece of this trim, and you're going to use it for both cards that it uses trim on. So just so you know. So I'm using my bow jig. After I did my last video, I had a lot of people order this. I'm so glad because, gosh, it really is a lifesaver. Because you make a perfect little bow every time. If anybody wants one of these, you pop me an email, Kelly, Kelly, @AStampAbove.com. They're $10. You just pop me an email and say, I want a bow jig, and I will invoice you through PayPal. You pay that, and I mail it out. It's simple, Simon. And then I send you a video that I made a few years ago on all different kinds of bows and how to use the bow jig. Because when I first got my bow jig, it sat on a shelf forever because I couldn't remember how to do it. So I made a video to help everybody. My friend Denise came over and she showed me how to use it again. So I just put a mini glue dot under that T, and now I'm tucking my little bow under there, just like that. And I think I'm going to use my little ribbon scissors here to trim that off just a little bit. There we go. Boop. Okay, you guys, how are we doing so far? Yay! Okay. Then Nydia, if you are in the US, again, just pop me an email and I will invoice you. $10 covers the cost of the bow jig and shipping. I don't make any money on these. It just covers the cost. But I find them to be so amazing. I love making double bows with them. And I show you how to do all of that in the video. Okay, you guys. What do you think? This is, again, a back fold because you have to bend it back to open your card. And thank you, Andy Aquisto, for sharing this and giving me the dimensions. Super cool, right? Okay, so I made this one as sending love and best wishes. You could send this for somebody maybe having surgery or thinking of you. You could leave the sentiment out of the inside and use it for just an all occasion card. I also made one Valentine-y. And I used the little hearts. So I used the bottom of the heart paper from the Most Adored. There's less hearts at the, like there's a whole bunch of hearts at the bottom of the paper. I don't know how else to explain that. But I made this in Flirty Flamingo and Real Red. Same exact card. You're simply marvelous. Love you. You're simply marvelous. So I could put Happy Valentine's Day on here, but I could also give this as a thank you. Love you. You're simply marvelous. So there we go. Another non-Valentine card with the Valentine paper. I love it. Are you guys ready for one more card? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we actually inked up the embossing folder, right? And then die cut these. So we did it without doing anything to the embossing folder and the dies. We just die cut gold foil. Now we inked it up with the brayer. And now we're going to do something a little different. So this will give you lots of good ideas. Let me see if I can get some of these things moved around. So hang tight. I've got quite a mess going here already. One more card, and then I'll do mail. Pull that over here so I don't forget. Okay. Envelope. And now, this one, we are going to use the self-adhesive sheets because we're using something that's super tiny. And I just think those are good instead of messing with glue. Using those makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I'm going to, again, I would take this in my bathroom and just rinse it under water. I did that like 8 times today. And my bathroom is close, but I don't want to leave you guys high and dry here. So we'll just do that. Baby wipe works fine. Okay. Let's get all these bits and pieces out. Okay, first off, I am using this pattern of paper. And while this does have hearts on it, again, I am not making a Valentine card. So I've got a piece of the designer paper that's 2.5 by 6. By the way, envelopes and envelopes are not included in the card kit that you get with your order of $35 or more. But you do get all the layers of the designer paper, the die cuts, the ribbon trim, and if you qualify, you get the embellishments too. And I'll show that to you in just a second. These card kits have been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed making them. I've been doing that every week. We just started this new for 2024. And it's been really fun. I've gotten some really, really good feedback on them too. Everybody's loving them. Okay, so now I have a matching envelope. We're going to be using crumb cake at 5.5 by 8.5. I am going to fold that and burnish that edge good. And then I have an inside layer. Let me make sure I got, yep, the inside layer is the bigger basic white. And this is 4 by 5.25. And then you're also in your kit going to get a 1 by 3 3/4 piece of the Designer Series paper. I'm going to set that right here. We're going to put that on the inside layer and we are going to stamp. Now for this one, I used Memento black ink. And again, I'm still using the Perennial Postage sentiment set. Like so many good sentiments in here, and I love this font. And this one says, I know you will get through this. So I'm going to stamp that right here. Did I get that straight? I think I did. Okay, yay me. Bonus. And then we're going to glue this down. I never want to glue that down until I have my stamping done. Don't glue anything together until you're done stamping, you guys, because I can't tell you how many times I've messed that up and then I've wasted this piece of designer paper because now I have to get a new piece and la la la. If you mess this up, you can turn it over and keep going, right? And then I'm going to add this to the inside. Oh, Suzanne says she loves the new Stamp Happy Academy agenda. Yeah, you guys are getting a ton of content in there. It is so fun. And you know what I love? It's all housed in one place. All of the PDF files are all there. You don't have to hunt all over for them. Okay, now, this piece of designer paper is 3 3/4 by 5. So this white layer is going to go behind it, and this is 5 1/8 by 4 3 7/8. So it's just 1/8 of an inch bigger. But before we put that on there, we are going to die cut. Whoops. We are going to die cut with this double circle die. And we're going to do that right about here. Okay. So hang tight. Here comes our die. Now this is what I was talking about when I said it leaves the circles die cut out of the negative for a nice peek through window, and it also die cuts them out of here. So what I did is, oh, and I wanted to share this tip with you. You see all those little dots are still in there? What I do with this, are you guys ready? Because it's a little rough. Not a single dot left in there. That's what I do. I don't want to mess around. I don't like and all that. You could use your brush, but this was much easier. Just take it and give it a good smack on your tabletop and all the dots come out. I know, I'm a little harsh, but okay, so we're not going to use that, but we are going to use this gold one, and I did the same thing. I die cut this circle on gold, and this is what I had, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add this piece to the white layer. Now, when I made my sample, and I'll show it to you, I popped it up on dimensionals, but I have to tell you, with such a thin margin on this white layer, it was super hard to get it straight, and I just decided that I didn't want to do it. Like it was a lot to get it straight. So I'm just going to use glue. And this is going to be so much easier because once you lay the dimensionals down, like they stick and then you have to pull them off. And it just, to me, it just was not worth it for that pop-up. I like this much better. So much easier. Okay, excuse me. Then I'm going to put this right back in. And I just wanted that pop of gold in there. It's going to go with our embellishments. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do my ribbon. See? Can I pull that off of there? Nope. Well, we're going to have to do something different with our ribbon, but I'll show you my original. I meant to weave that ribbon right through this window, but we'll figure something else out. Okay, so I'm going to put this right back in here. It'll fit right back in there. Okay, I had a little dot of pink in there. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some of that self-adhesive paper. And by the way, this comes in 12 by 6 sheets, adhesive sheets it's called. It comes in 12 by 6 inch. I just cut mine all down. That's what I did. I cut a piece of the adhesive sheet and a little scrap of the Flirty Flamingo. And I am going to add my sticky paper to my scrap, and then I'm going to die cut some tiny little hearts out of it. So you want to make your sticky paper a little bit smaller than your cardstock. Then I'm going to find my hearts, which are here someplace. What did I do with them, you guys? Hearts, hearts, hearts. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, here they are. These. Okay, I am going to take these out. And we've got this little die here. I'm going to die cut that out of the Flirty Flamingo. So let's do that. Hang on. Here that comes. Hang on, I got to get a drink. I'm starting to get hoarse. Okay. So now what we've created is a sticker. And the cool thing about this is that it not only gives you little hearts, but it gives you the outlines left behind. So that comes our little hearts. And then here comes the outline. Isn't that cute? Okay, I like to use my pokey tool, and I kind of put my finger up really close to the edge till I get that backing for that sticky paper off of there. And sometimes that's pretty easy, and sometimes it's not. So, but I really do like the sticky paper. Hang on. This could be the end of me tonight. Let me see if I can hold it up. There we go. Okay, so I just roughed it over with my fingernail. And here comes the backing, and now this is a sticker. This stuff is a lifesaver. Where did our card go? I'm going to take this one and put it right in here, and that's going to be on the inside of my card. And then we're going to save these little buggers for the front. But before we do that, we need a sentiment on here. So I'm going to grab, oh, we're going to use, remember we already cut out a whole bunch of these words out of white. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Get Well, and I'm going to grab my Flirty Flamingo ink and my brayer. Now you can actually brayer over these. Some of them work better than others. The ones that work good are the letters that are tight. If you have letters that are spaced far apart, you have to be really gentle with them. So let me show you what I mean. This was brayering the embossing folder, so that's different. This Just Because is red ink on the brayer, and you see where I got the ink all around the edge and in between the just and the because. You can see where it just didn't do that well. Here's the Hello, and this one actually worked pretty darn good with the brayer, putting color on it. I don't know if I have any more in here that I did that way. But we're going to do this. And you want to use light pressure. So I've got my Get Well here. You want it on a very flat surface. And I'm not pushing hard. A little bit more right there. Okay, I'm not going to push my luck here because that looks pretty darn good. And you can see that I just got the ink right on the raised part. So that's fun. All right, now we're going to take this. We're going to put it on some mini dimensionals. If I can find them. Here they are. And another fun card using the Valentine paper, Most Adored. That is not a Valentine card, but a really pretty soft Get Well card. So I'm going to put this right here. That looks pretty. Then we're going to come in with these hearts. Now let's see if I can get that sticker stuff off the back. Oh, that edge turned over right away. There we go. Here's one heart. Put that right down here. This is the hardest part of the whole card. I'll put one right up here. And then I've got this teeny weeny one. Let me see if I can get the backing off of it. Oh, that came off easy. Okay. Then we're going to do this one right over there. Oh my gosh, is that not the cutest little thing ever? So like I said, I wanted to wrap my trim in here and tie a bow, but that didn't work out. So, because I forgot. I think I'm just going to tie a bow. A little bit bigger bow. In the picture that'll come or be on my blog in the PDF, it'll show, I'll show you my sample here in just a second. That'll even be easier. So I'm like, this isn't what I intended, but this will be pretty too. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, see, I had it like right here, but it kind of doesn't make sense. So I think I'll just put it right there. Mini glue dots. And I like to curl this up into a little log because my trim is really small. So I don't want my mini glue dot sticking out under it or it'll stick to my envelope. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. That's cute. I'm going to trim this up a little bit more. Yep, that works. Okay, on to the front of our card. There we go. Isn't it so cute? And then embellish. So I'm going to use a big one and another big one, whoops, and a small one. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Here we go. Isn't that so pretty? Now I'm going to show you my original here. See how I wrapped that through there? You can decide what you want to do. I wrapped that ribbon through there and taped a little piece on the back, and then I tied a bow and put this on with a mini glue dot, you guys. Because otherwise, I don't think my bow would have laid right, and that makes me crazy. So we've got, I'll bring this one in. We've got the, using a brayer on the die cut piece, very gently. You can brayer color onto those raised letters. Then we've got using the brayer on the embossing folder and then die cutting it for this one. And then this one, we simply die cut it out of gold foil. Isn't this so fun? I had a blast. Like, I'm like, I can't wait to play with this some more because this is very cool. So this was the Thoughtful Moments Hybrid Embossing Folder. Comes with the embossing folder and the dies. Where did those other dies go? And besides all these words, it comes with all of these too, which is super cool, right? This is really cool. And of course, we've got the brayer. And you can buy, I think you can get all of these as a bundle. And I know that I accidentally ordered the brayer and didn't order the hybrid embossing folder. So I went to use it. I can't find my mini catalog. I went to use it one day and I thought I had it, but I didn't. Okay, so my mini catalog disappeared. Like, how is that even possible? How can that happen? Oh, here it is. It's buried. You know how it happens. We all know. We all know how the things happen. So I ordered this with this number. And see, I marked it that I ordered both, but I didn't. So the brayer is $16. The folder and the die is $38. And then we've got this. You can order the whole bundle or you can get just the dies. Either way, they're super, super cool. And remember that when your order hits $35, you will get a free kit with all the die cuts, the ribbon, the designer paper, to make these 3 cards. I give that to you as a gift. So you need to use this host code with your order. And then I wanted to show you what your kit will look like because I happen to have one made. Like I said, I was really rocking it today. I did really good. Way better than yesterday when I hit that wall, I'll tell you. I was hoping that wouldn't happen today, but here's what a kit looks like. And if you ever need to know, oh my gosh, what kit is this? It's got a date on it. So here's 2/4, that's today. That's when the video is on my blog. You can go to my blog anytime and find the video for this. So here's the whole kit. And like I said, I've got one piece of trim in here for both cards that we used it on. You get the designer paper. I have die cut all the little elements that you will need in here. This is the first card we made. Here's the second card with all the bits and pieces. And here is the third card. And I even die cut this on the sticker paper. I put a piece of tape on the back of it so that these wouldn't fall out and you wouldn't lose them. I am giving you the negative for this. You also get the gold. And then you're going to get this piece that I took out of there because, well, what am I going to do with it? I want you to have it. So that's card number 3. So we've got card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. You'll get a PDF file, and I actually put in here what time you fast forward the video to get to the first card, and then what time the second card starts and what time the third card starts, just to make it easier for you. So this is the card kit you get free with your minimum $35 order. You must use the host code to qualify unless your order is over $150. And if it's over $150, I don't want you to use the code because you're going to get some Stampin' Rewards. I definitely want you to have those. So remember that. I will automatically give you the kit if your order is over $150. And for this one, you can use any sentiments that you have, right? You're going to get all the bits and pieces. So you can use any sentiment or no sentiments at all on the inside, quite frankly. You could just leave them blank to be able to write in. But oh my gosh, I had so much fun, you guys, making these. So much fun. I'm like, oh, I want to challenge myself to make cards with Valentine paper that aren't Valentine cards. And what do you guys think? Did I knock it out of the park? I think I did pretty good, right? We've got a thinking of you, you make me happy, thank you type, and a get well. Yay! All right, now I've got mail. Don't go anyplace. I've got some beautiful mail to share with you. Take a drink of your beverage. Catch your breath. I'm going to get my glue covered up here. And I'm going to grab my mail and grab a drink. I've got my good old strawberry lemonade here tonight. That's what I'm drinking. And here comes mail. All right, you guys. I love sharing mail with you. I love getting happy mail. It's always fun, right? But the creativity you guys have is just crazy. Okay, this is from Debbie Foster. Debbie is a member of my team. Check this out. I love this whole suite of products. It's called Nature's Sweetness, and I've done a couple video tutorials that are private. So I don't think I've shared the, oh, yes, I did share this. Let me grab those cards. I almost completely forgot about them. Okay, so Debbie made this card. Let's get back to Debbie. Debbie, I'm sorry. Debbie made this card. Absolutely beautiful. Love your color choices. And she said that she's got her arm. She just got her shoulder replaced. And she said this card was made left-handed and she is right-handed. So bless your heart, Debbie. You did a fantastic job. You really did. And thank you so much. You're so sweet. Debbie won. We played bingo in January at our team meeting, which is done via Zoom. Another reason you should join my team. We have so much fun. We have a Zoom meeting every month for our team meeting. And in January, we played bingo, and Debbie won I think it was the Hooray for Surprises bundle. No, Thoughtful Expressions bundle. Okay. She won the bundle that we just played with, right? Yes, indeeders. Where did that go? This one? This one, I think. Yeah, there's a stamp set that goes with it. So, congratulations, Debbie. Now, I'm going to bring these out. This uses that same suite of products. This is on my blog, you guys. You'll find this at www.AStampAbove. Just look for this photo, and then you can open it up and read more. There's a video tutorial. This is an emboss resist with a watercolor wash technique. This was part of a blog hop that I do with the Totally Techniques design team. And I absolutely love the way this turned out. So fun, right? I did this. This was Boho Blue, Misty Moonlight, and Pebbled Path. And then I also did this one, which is Berry Burst and Wild Wheat. And I don't know if this is my deal, but I really like this one. I don't know what I think of this color combination. It's still kind of growing on me. But then I had my little samples here that I was playing with. This is watercolor paper. You have to do this on watercolor paper. But they turn out different every time. So fun. So that just reminded me that I had these cards. So thank you, Debbie, for your beautiful card. All right. Next up, we have Patricia Perrin. Look at how pretty this is. This uses the Flight and Airy Designer Series paper, which is also a free paper during celebration. Here, I have it right here. And she used this print to make this beautiful card. And she used those same dies we used tonight. These dies, right? Very, very cool. So, Pat, you are very welcome. She was thanking me for helping her with placing an order on the new system, and I am always available. That's what I do. That's my job. I don't want anybody to sit around being frustrated. Okay, next, Rhea Jones, also a member of my team. Check this out. Are you guys ready for this? Look at how fun that is. I love it. We're going to make one of these. I promise. She said, thank you. The happy mail made my day. She won a prize for our team meeting. And isn't this fun? We'll do some of that. All right. Next up is from Mary Westling. So it's kind of funny, you guys. Are you ready for this? What a pretty card, right? Ha! Two totally different people sending this fun fold. I love it. She got the Blooming Pearls for a prize patrol. And you are very welcome, Mary. I'm glad that you won those. Next up, we have Joanne Harris, I think. Hang on. Your name is covered up. Joanne. I think it's Harris. I think so. Look at how pretty this is. A winter theme thank you card. I absolutely love this. It is gorgeous. And she used embossing paste with the stencil. You can see the sparkle in it. Gorgeous. She won the catalog kickoff prize. So yay! Congratulations. We had so much fun in our catalog kickoff. If anybody if somebody didn't get to be involved in the catalog kickoff, I still have one make and take packet left. I want to say there were $44, but if you want to email me if you're interested, I can let you know the details. I have one make and take packet left for the catalog kickoff. There were 9 cards in there. It comes with ribbon, designer paper, embellishments, all the goodies, and the PDF file. Okay, next we have Tracy Bazemore. Okay, let me move this out of here. Tracy Bazemore, look at how fun this is. This is that trusty tool bundle that I have an online class in. You'll find the link for that under this video, but look how fun that is. Tracy, this is adorable. Now, this was the card that Tracy submitted for the catalog kickoff swap. So, thank you so much, Tracy, for thinking of me. I always appreciate getting your swaps. Next, we have Belinda Kelly. This is one of our card kits. Stampin' Up! Has a lot of card kits. You can find those in my online store. They are perfect for beginners or someone who likes to do quick and easy cards, or if you like to travel, you can take a kit with you. That's super easy, and they make fantastic gifts. This is from Belinda. She won the prize patrol, so yay! And yeah, that was for our team meeting, Belinda, and it was for attending the team meeting. You won one of the door prizes. And again, the team meetings are all online. Sandy Jarrett, look at how cool this is. This uses the lavender. We're doing that lavender escape event. And this is a fun fold. Look at how cool this is. She got the white butterfly accents as a prize. Look at how fun that is. I love this. Beautiful, beautiful card. Little brass butterfly on there. Next up, oh, Kathleen's here. Yay. This is from Anna Rebadu. Look how cute this is. She said she got this card in a swap. Love the Winkastella on the unicorn wings. Isn't that pretty? These are strips of cardstock that are cut and put on a white layer. Super, super fun. And she got some happy mail from me. Anna is part of my extended team. So yay. Thank you so much, Anna, for this absolutely gorgeous card. And let's see. One more. And then we're the end of our mail. Okay, so this is from Barb Demlow. And Barb apologizes for taking so long to get this to me. Barb, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Here's a nice thank you card. Isn't this fun? So she wanted to thank me for the set of cards and envelopes and the extra cards that I sent her. She won those. And so she made this for me that I can use. Nice winter thank you card. Isn't that pretty? And then she made me this calendar. Isn't this so fun? She used one of the cards from the paper. This was a Memories and More kit. And just like the Memories and More kit I was showing you earlier, look what she did with hers. Isn't this so cool? Yeah, so we've got an easel calendar here. So, so fun. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Barb. I appreciate your gift. All right, you guys. I think that's it for tonight. Lots of happy mail, lots of fun cards. I hope you enjoyed this class. Please make sure you click on that like button. Please make sure you share this video. That always helps me. And I always, always appreciate your orders. If you need catalogs, you pop me an email at kelly@AStampAbove.com, and I would be happy to send you catalogs. I would love to earn your business if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And you can get all 3 of these cards, cardstock pieces, die cuts, ribbon, all the goodies when you place a minimum $35 order with me. And don't forget, When your order goes over $50, you get to choose a free item. If your order is at $100, we have some $100 items available. Also in the celebration brochure, we have the fabulous dies for the Jungle Pals. We also have a bundle embossing folder and the softly sophisticated stamp set, and also this beautiful detailed dogwood stamp set, as well as a whole pack of markers or the Dragonfly Punch. So celebration lasts until the end of February. If you would like to get in on the lavender details, there's a link underneath for that stamping event coming up February 23rd, 24th, and 25th. It is completely virtual, which means no matter where you live in the world, you can participate. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I always appreciate you spending your Sunday evening with me. Thanks for taking the time to do that. Have a great week. Oh, am I going to be doing something with the Jungle Pals? Shelby would like to know. I can maybe work on that. We'll see. Thanks for asking, Shelby. You guys have a great week. Bye-bye.